Hey, how are you? It's Angie. I wanted to make a quick video because I'm sitting in the parking lot with my Shakeology, and I was just kind of reflecting because, um, Steve and I are setting some pretty major goals in 2016, and there's something exciting about a new calendar year, right? There's something magical that happens when we go from 11:59 one year, and then in 1 minute, like, this magic occurs because it's now a new calendar year. It's going to be 2016, and you have the opportunity to do it better, right? For myself, I will say that 2015 was a very, very fucked up year. I can't wait until it's over. For me, I'm a very, very positive person, and for me to say that is outside of my norm because it's not like, it's not like, it's going to be this magic or anything, but there's something about the year that I just am so excited to move on from. As many people probably know, or, may not have known, I don't know, but my mom passed in 2015, and since she's passed, it's just, I've been in a horrible funk, a terrible funk this year from it. It's, obviously has affected me in so many ways. But my mom was my biggest teacher, and my greatest lesson out of her death has just really been, living your dreams. And so I wanted to make this video on you being confident in setting your resolutions for 2016, because from my experience and my mom passing, it can happen one day. There's a saying, you're born in a day, you can die in a day, you can change the direction of your life in a day. It's that powerful. And so, when my mom passed, I gotta tell you, I was living in a way where, I took my mom for granted. I took everybody for granted. I took things for granted. Like, she was never gonna die, like, that wasn't ever even a possibility. It's nothing that I ever thought was even going to happen in my life. And so then when things like this happen to you, you realize, oh my God, I can't let this ever happen again. And so, I sat on her bed and I thought, well, shit, like, now what? She's gone. I have all of her material things, which I could give a shit about. I just wanted her, right? I have her memories. And so it led me to then think about legacy. And my mom has a beautiful legacy that I will continue to live on for her. But then I started to think about my legacy and my legacy for my family. And, what am I going to do for the rest of my life that is going to be impactful? Not only to my life, to my kids' life, but to other people's lives. And so, it really made me think about the journey with Beachbody. And not because it's Beachbody, it's because I believe that we should all do our best to empower others, inspire others, motivate, and help change people's lives. That is our duty as human beings, to be kind to each other, to look at somebody in their eyes and actually smile and care. Think about this, and I'm just going to randomly pick this out. Like, when you're standing in an elevator with somebody, what do? Like, do you just stand there? Do you make eye contact with them? Do you say hello? Do you say have a great day? Do you smile? What do you do? And if you do nothing, well, then you should start fucking smiling at people. Like, come on, like, we're spirits, right? We're these spirits that are in the same room with each other. Why not acknowledge that? it's just something as simple as looking at somebody, saying hi, good morning, good evening, have a great day, thank you, smile, eye contact. I mean, whatever it is, but that small gesture means so much to other people. You can uplift them. You have no idea what another person's journey is. You have no idea what they've gone through in their lives to that point. Just the contact with you can make a difference in somebody's life. And so my whole thing is like, I want to help other people. I've always touched other people, in my industry. I work in the beauty industry, and so I've always touched other people and uplift women. Like, I love to do that, but this is deeper. It's digging deeper within the soul, because you're actually touching somebody's spirit, and you're changing, their journey, their way of thinking, their health, right? That right there is beauty. Feeding the skin within, taking care of yourself. Like, this is so amazing. So anyways, the reason why I got on that tangent is because when you're writing down your resolutions for the new year, be confident. Be confident in those resolutions, because a lot of times we tend to think about, oh, but I don't know what someone else is going to think. So-and-so might think this, or, I don't want people to, say bad things about me or whatever. I mean, does it really matter? Because I like to say, it's not your hula hoop. It's none of your business what another person thinks about you. And for me, that's stepping outside of my comfort zone, because I'm generally, I do care about what people think about me. I am a people pleaser. I love to make people happy. Like, that's my thing. I love to see people smile, and I love to make them happy. And so that kind of ties into what they think about me. So when I first embarked on this journey, like, I never, ever, ever would have taken a selfie. Like, selfies, I would never take a selfie. You wouldn't know that now, would ya? But I would never post a workout picture of myself. I would never do any of that. But I don't do that now because I'm in love with myself. I do that because I want to inspire other women who may be the same age as me. Like, I'm 41 years old. I have 4 kids. I mean, I have stretch marks. Like, I'm starting to see a little bit of cellulite, like, your body changes, but I want to empower women. Like, you can do this too. Like, it is so possible. And that's what it's all about. So you've got to be confident in your approach. And I wanted to say, if you haven't gotten this book called Girlboss, you've got to go get Girlboss. Go get Girlboss, highlight your takeaways. This book is amazing. It's empowering. It's motivating. It'll push you beyond your comfort zone. Once you read it, then put together your vision board, write your resolutions, write your plan of action. That is so important, because what happens is we have these resolutions, right? And by January, they say, like, by January 17th, like the middle of the month, people start kind of pushing your goals and your resolutions aside, and by February, like, forget about it. Like, you had a resolution, you kind of forgot about it, right? So it's important that you're confident in your approach to setting your New Year's resolutions, and it's important that you write down your plan of action in order to achieve your goals. So, for instance, your goal is, like, the top resolutions are quit smoking, get fit or start working out, eat clean, eat healthy, get out of debt, spend more time with the family. So when you're writing these resolutions down, or you're creating this vision board, write your plan of action. So, for instance, get fit. How are you going to get fit? Like, what are you going to do? January 1st, you're going to start working out? Do you have an accountability partner? Do you have a success partner? Like, how are you going to stay on track? Are you going to push yourself? Because if it's not your norm, there's going to come a point when you're going to become demotivated, or you're going to be tired, and no one's there to, like, push you. And that's why it's so important to have a challenge group. or to have a success partner or an accountability partner. Eating clean, eating healthy. Like, what is your goal? What is your plan of action? How are you going to start eating healthy? Quit smoking. What's the plan? I mean, you're not just going to throw the cigarettes out the door and, or out your window and haha, magic is 2016. You're never going to pick up a cigarette again or want to pick up a cigarette. I mean, it's hard. What are you going to do in order to stay on track with that? Get out of debt. How are you going to get out of debt? I will say, becoming a Beachbody coach can help you do that. It's an MLM, and it's a great way of just building a business. It's it's our retirement. It's a really cool way to change lives and build your retirement at the same time. You can get out of debt. We've paid bills. We're doing Christmas with, our Beachbody business. Spend more time with the family. How are you going to do that? Like, what's your plan of action? So, again, I just wanted to kind of put this video out there because, you have to stay confident in your goals. Who cares what people think? It doesn't matter. It's none of your business. If you wanted to be a superstar when you were 7 years old, go be a superstar. Like, go be a superstar. If you wanted to volunteer for the needy or help children or whatever it is that you wanted to do, go do it. Achieve your dreams, achieve your goals. You just have to be confident in that approach and have a plan of action. So a couple things, your homework, go get Girlboss. One of my favorite things from Girlboss that she says is that you belong anywhere you want to be. Okay, repeat that to yourself. You belong anywhere you want to be. So what that means is that no matter what your class, no matter what your degree, no matter what your career, no matter what your race, your religion, anything, if you think you belong somewhere, you belong there. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. If you think you belong, you belong. You belong anywhere you want to be. And you've got to believe that, and you've got to know that, and you've got to be confident with it, and don't alter your inner freak. Go get the book. Peace. Happy New Year.